Okay, so the question gives you like 100 choose 0, 1/3, 100, 60 plus 100, 1/3, 101, 61, all the way up to 100, choose 100, and then 1/3 to the 200 to the 100, right? So, um, there's the binomial theorem thing, but I didn't use that. I just looked at it, right? And then it's a summation, and then let me. So this starts at 0, then this is 0, then it increases by 1, 1, 1. But this starts at 100, this starts at 101. So you're basically just adding 1, but you start at 0, right? So you make I equal to 0, whatever variable. And then the last, the up, it goes up to 100, right? So you have 100 at the top, and then you just basically write the thing down in general terms first. So 100 choose 0, that's just 100 choose I. 1/3 is just 1/3, and then that starts on 100, 100. But you see, even this increases by 1, it goes from 100 to like 101. So that's going to be 100 plus I. And then this 6 to the 0, that's going to be the same thing as this, right? So that's just going to be 6I. So that's your general thing, right? So you forgot about all this, all that just turned into this. So after you have this, um, uh, now I guess you could, the next step from here is to just do the thing. That's 100I, and then you could write 1/3 as 3 to the negative 1. 100 plus I, 6I, and then you just redo all this. 3 to the negative 100 plus minus negative I, and then 6I, right? And then you redo all this again, 100I, and then 3 to the negative 100 minus I, you could write that down as like 3 to the 100 minus I divided by 3 to the 200, 6I. So I guess it's kind of confusing, but think about it like 3 to the, let's say, negative 4, right? You could write 3 to the negative 4 as like um 3 to the 1 divided by 3 to the 5. That's the same thing as this, right? Because since they have the same base, you just subtract exponents, so 3 minus 1, like that. That's going to be negative 4, which is equal to that. So I guess they just kind of did that. The I doesn't even matter. So let's say you have 3 to the negative 3, what was that? Minus I. If you have that, you could write this down as like what? That's going to be, bottom is also going to have 3. That's going to be negative 3 on top. So I just forgot what I'm doing. Wait. Just ignore the I. It's just the I is just going to be there. And that's going to be, let's say that's going to be negative 4. Let's say that's just 1. So this is just going to be that plus 1. And negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3. You could have any number on the bottom or at the top. I'm just giving an example. So that's basically what I did to get this, because this basically equals that. But the reason I did this is because that now this allows me to bring that all the way up here. Because it's just a number at the end of the day, right? So you bring all that up, you move the summation there, and now you have 100 choose I, and that's 3 to the 100 minus I, 6I. And now I need to look back at the notes. Okay. Okay, I did everything up to here, right? And now, here's the weird part. This is where you have to remember a formula that comes in. Um, Let me see. So the formula is that if you have the form n k to the 0, n choose k, x to the n minus k, y to the k. If you have like the form like that, then this basically equals x plus y, all the way up to x plus y. You just do this n times. So the reason I bring this up is because this formula is the same as that one. So iPad, magic, wow, okay. And then this thing. Oh, oops. So I have this, right? So, oh, so if you compare that, then you're gonna see this n is this top thing here. So n is 100. That's n. That's also 100. And then k is I. If you see, it just mimics this formula, right? So this, once you come to this form, which is also why we factored the 1 over 3 to the 200 out, you basically change gears, I think. So you see how this equals x plus y? What's x plus y here? N is 100, k is equal to I, and then you see how x is raised to n minus k and y is raised to the k? 3 here is raised to the 100 minus I, and then 6 here is raised to the I, which is k. So x, oh, what the hell? So x is equal to 3, and then y is equal to 6, right? So you have x equal to 3, y is equal to 6, and then this is the formula for that. I'm sorry, it's a bit messy, but it's just x plus y, right? To the n. So I guess you could just say x to the y, x plus y to the n. That's basically what this means. And we said n is 100, right? Okay, so all of this mess, we're gonna come this, and we just said it's what? X plus y to the n, right? And then we said n is equal to 100, x is equal to 3, y is equal to 6. That's what we said, right? Okay, yeah. So after we have that, and we said it's x plus y to the n, right? So x is 3, y is 6, and then n is 100. So that's the formula. Now you have 1 to the 3 to the 200, and then 9 to the 100, right? And now you just do big thinking, I guess. 9 is the same as 3 squared. Now you have the 100. If you have stuff like these, you just multiply the exponents, right? That's going to be 3 to the 200. That cancels out. And after that old big gigantic mess, you're just left with 1. That is the answer. It's a bit too zoomed in. But yeah, there we go.